Alright everyone, the time has finally come. James Gunn has given us the first few movies, few projects of his new DCU. Let's talk about it. One very unique thing that James Gunn is going to end up doing with this whole DC rebrand is that whoever is playing a certain character, whether that's Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, whoever it may be, Weasel, whoever it is going to be the same person throughout live action, animated movies, and video games. Now that we have that little bit out of the way, let's talk about the actual projects that have been announced. During the presentation, James Gunn went on to show us the films that are in development as well as the TV shows. Right now, let's talk about the TV shows. The first thing on the list is Creature Commandos. You may be asking yourself, Gavin, what is Creature Commandos? Well, guess what? I don't know, so I had to look it up. Basically, Creature Commandos is going to be the first animated series, the first animated project coming from James Gunn. He's already written a couple of the episodes. This is really just going to be another team-up movie, which James Gunn has been known for throughout his whole career. He's a great writer, Guardians, Suicide Squad, all that good stuff, Scooby-Doo. That's what this movie is going to be about, is a bunch of random people, ragtag team. Rick Flag from Suicide Squad, his dad, and it's going to have Weasel in it, so you know it's going to be weird. That's going to be the first project on the list. The next show on the list is Waller. This is set in between Peacemaker Season 1 and Peacemaker Season 2. Don't know too much about the story yet, but I'm always glad to see Amanda Waller. Viola Davis kills it in the role. Very happy about this one. So it was announced a year or two ago that HBO Max was working on a Green Lantern show, set in between these different time periods, focusing on different lanterns. Well, that's gone, that's scrapped. Move on from that. Now James Gunn is bringing in a new Lantern show. We're getting two different Lanterns working together. He kind of described it as a true detective type show. He also said that this show is going to be crucial moving forward with his whole overarching story of the DCU. Next on the list is Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost is a show set on Themyscira, so where all the Amazons live, relating back to Wonder Woman. But this is a prequel series to Wonder Woman. This is before Wonder Woman's time. This is before Diana's time. And James Gunn basically described this as a Game of Thrones type of show. I don't know if it's going to be as brutal and as, adult as Game of Thrones, but either way, I think it's cool that they're taking that influence from Game of Thrones and giving it to us in DC Universe. This next announcement is going to excite a lot of DC fans, and that is Booster Gold. We're finally getting a Booster Gold live-action TV show. For those of you that don't know who Booster Gold is, he's basically this guy, this is set way in the future. He's kind of a loser out there. He's kind of a dweeb. He uses technology from the future, comes back to the present time, and he uses that same technology to really, make himself look like a superhero, but he is not a superhero. I think this TV show has a lot of potential to be really, really unique, very cool. Depending on who they cast, this can be a very huge hit for DC. Now let's move on to the actual meat and potatoes of these announcements. That is Superman Legacy. We have a title, people. We finally get a title. Don't have an actor yet, but we have a title. And we also have a release date. That's July 11th, 2025. Everyone was upset when Henry Cavill was out as Superman. Who knows how this is going to play out? Once again, this is the first big project from James Gunn. This is the official start to the DCU. We'll see how it plays out. Now, this project I've never heard of in my life. It's called The Authority. And once again, it's a group of people. James Gunn has been known for great writing with groups of people that are kind of like the Watchmen or the Boys, for everyone that watches The Boys, of these superheroes who think the world is broken and they are going to fix it however they see fit, because you know what? They're superheroes. They can do whatever they want. Who's going to stop them, right? This is a passion project from James Gunn with a ton of potential, because this is exactly what he does great. This is playing to all of his strengths as a writer. Who knows who's going to direct it, but this is going to be one to keep an eye on. Brave and the Bold. This is a story, this is a Batman story with Batman and his son, Damian Wayne, who will be Robin. Basically, Damian Wayne is a assassin, a killer that is taught by the League of Assassins that Batman doesn't even know is around. The kid's 8 to 10 years old when he finally meets him. So now Batman has to go and flip this kid from killing to not killing, doing all of that. Tons of great potential. Did not see this one coming. Who knows who's going to play Batman or Damian Wayne? That we're going to have to wait on, but at least we get a title and an idea going forward. Flying in out of left field, we get Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I had no idea this was even in the realm of possibility, but I think that the overarching story that he's trying to tell, this is going to be very, very important. She's going to be a completely different character than what we get with Superman. All the promotional image that James Gunn has shown, which once again, there's no actors. This movie's not being made as of right now, but all the promotion on his Twitter, on his Instagram is a very bright, uplifting Superman, and how he describes Kara and what she goes through. This may be a completely different type of movie, but important moving forward. Now, this last project is probably my most anticipated out of everything that's been announced, and that is Swamp Thing. James Gunn went on to say that Swamp Thing is going to be the darkest movie yet. And the cool thing about it is that it's still in continuity with the rest of these projects. This isn't something that's branching off like Matt Reeves' Batman or Todd Phillips' Joker. This is a dark movie that might be rated R, might be gory, who knows how it's going to play out, but this is still in line with all the continuity. This is going to open up a lot of doors as far as what they can bring in. They can bring in Constantine, they can bring in Zatanna, all those, Justice League Dark type of members. Great possibilities with this. Very excited about this one. And that's it, everyone. After months of speculation of what James Gunn is actually going to do with these DC properties, we have projects. We have confirmed projects, TV and movies. I did not see a Wonder Woman prequel show coming out. I did not see a Lanterns TV show coming out. I did not see Waller coming back, although I'm very happy about that one. Who knows how this whole thing is going to play out? We still have to actually see the movie, have to see the results. And you know what? It may be a dumpster fire, but it might be really good. Who knows? I'm going to stick with my same stance that I did before when everything was announced that James Gunn was taking over, and that's wait and see the results. Let me know down in the comment section what you thought about this whole new DC rebrand. What projects are you excited for? Which ones do you think are not needed? And do you even believe in James Gunn? Let me know down in the comment section below. Until next time, everyone. See you later.